Yeah, there's never been more focus on tech savvy in our classrooms, and Futurist Nick Badminton is here now with some toys that can actually help parents empower their kids to be more skilled with tech as a whole. Nick, nice to see you as always.
It's great to be here.
All right, let's start on the far side here with the solar robot. What's this all about?
Yeah, so, you know, kids needing to learn about how they can build new things, you know, the engineering behind some of the machines in the world. And what's more fun than building robots? What's great about this, it's got a solar cell on top. So they learn about renewable energy and not needing even batteries to be able to make fun things that go along. Now, this needs sort of direct sunlight or bright halogen lamps, but, you know, you can have them at home in the winter months, or you take it outside and have fun, build lots of different kinds of robots, and that creativity is really good.
What I love about this, it says 14 in 1. How many times do you buy something, you make one model, and it's done? This one you can keep reinventing.
Yeah, and they're not easy to build. I just built this, but like you can go to YouTube and find other people that have built these and get instruction in different ways as well.
That looks really cool. It's amazing all the things you're right, Kara, that it can do. All right, let's move on to Snap Circuits.
Yeah, Snap Circuits. So this is a company that puts together electronics kits so that kids can understand how, you know, electronic circuitry works. This one's particularly interesting, and parents are going to love this. This is the Space War configuration, and you can press and you can use lights to change how it works, and the parents are going to love this, right?
I'm going to ask for every parent watching right now, Nick, out of all of those inputs, is one for headphones.
Yeah, exactly. There's no headphone socket. Okay. But what's really interesting is, you know, 100 different kinds of electronic sort of circuits you can build, and I think that you can go even further and come up with your own. So that creativity and thinking technologically about the world is going to set kids up really well for the future as well.
Oh, I love ages 8 to 108.
8 to 108, and you know, they come up with really good sort of instruction kits. This one's super easy to get going on. The other one is quite challenging, but both are really fun.
Okay, this next one here.
Yeah, so this is just sort of a step up from that. If your kids play with Lego, and basically every kid plays with Lego, this is sort of putting together that building with electronics as well, building those circuits, and, you know, building higher and new things. And I think you can even sort of think about, you know, new displays for your bedroom or whatever. It's kind of a cool thing to have.
Yeah, listen, that's not only for kids. I know several adults who play with Lego that might actually be on our staff.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah. All right, finally on the far end here, Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, so Raspberry Pi. No. Raspberry Pis, they're credit card sized computers, and you can program them with like Python and Scratch, which are programming languages, and you can build out all sorts of electronics projects. So this is a real graduation. This is for kids that are a little bit older than the ones that are building this, but this is where you start building the young entrepreneurs of the world. So what would it be like to have a 15-year-old son or a daughter that suddenly invents something that's going to change the world? And kids have done that with this kind of technology.
Yeah. Tell us about if we've got somebody watching right now, maybe they've got a son or daughter who's 1 or 2, 20 years from now. You're a futurist. Imagine what is it they'll be doing with their lives?
Well, these are just some skills to think with creativity about the world. What are they going to be doing? It's very difficult to understand what the world's going to be like. It's going to look very similar to today. It's going to work completely differently, right? There's going to be computing. There's going to be sensors in the world. There's going to be AI helping us. These kids aren't going to learn to drive. They're going to work in completely different ways. And hopefully they're going to work in ways that are much more strategic. They're never going to have to flip burgers. They're going to be building their own businesses, and I think they're going to be changing the world as well.
But start young, right? With
Always.
These toys. Get them going at an early age.
Absolutely. I started programming at the age of 8 years old, and that stood me in great stead up until now.
I think you're doing just fine, my friend.
Thank you.
Futurist Nick Badminton with us this morning. Nick, thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Thank you.